How is occultism different from mysticism? People will often think that these two things are completely the same and the terms can be used interchangeably. But I would say mysticism is a lower level of knowledge or experience or practice than true occultism, than a person who truly understands the occult. Mysticism as a term is derived from the Greek verb muo, the first part of mystic or mysticism. The verb muo in Greek means to conceal, similar to the Latin occultare. Mysticism is a loosely defined set of practices, beliefs, traditions, and experiences aimed at human transformation, evolution, and union with the divine. Most forms of mysticism, especially those practiced in modern times, constitute what I would definitely consider an exoteric pathway, which often de-emphasizes knowledge and places large emphasis on emotion, intuition, internal experiences, faith, and perception, much like religion does. This is the main way that mysticism differs from occultism, which conversely comprises a set of esoteric traditions focused on objective knowledge of natural law and the alignment of thought, emotion, and action, resulting in true intelligence, true care, and true will being born within the individual. Okay? We're talking about the actual awakening of the aspects of consciousness and aligning them all in harmony with each other. This is the goal of true occultism. All right? It is the alignment of intelligence, holistic intelligence, okay? Logical and intuitive combined. True care, the desire for truth, okay? Not just everyday mundane cares, okay? Care with a capital C, as I call it. And true will, alignment with the will of creation, alignment with the force that expands consciousness, which is love, energy, alignment with freedom, and aligning our behaviors to putting our behaviors into practical action toward true freedom. That's the true will. This is what the goals of real occultism are. Whereas mysticism often serves the self. Mystics, get into things like just meditative practices because they want to be more productive. They get into fortune telling, because they want to provide services to other people, perhaps for, monetary value. All kinds of different motivations drive mystical thought. People wanting simply to gain a leg up over their fellow man by certain knowledge or practices, okay? Or just improve upon themselves. The occult encompasses a lot more than that, because real, positive, true, light occultism has, again, a deep, objective knowledge of natural law principles at its foundation, and the alignment of the aspects of consciousness as its goal, okay? So that's how I would define the difference between these sets of practices. I would say that mysticism is an exoteric religion. It's like religious practices or beliefs, whereas occultism is a body of science. It's a body of objective knowledge that represents esoteric sciences. Okay, I hope that makes the difference clear in most people's minds. Going back to what the occult actually is, I'd like to read a quote by the occultist and Freemason C.W. Leadbeater from 1913. He said, "How shall we define occultism?" And this is his definition, which I think is a pretty good one. The word is derived from the Latin occultus, meaning hidden, so that it is the study of the hidden laws of nature. Since all the great laws of nature are in fact working in the invisible world far more than in the visible world, occultism involves the acceptance of a much wider view of nature than that which is ordinarily taken. The occultist, then, is a man or woman who studies all the laws of nature that he or she can reach or of which he or she can hear. And as a result of his or her study, she identifies him/herself with the laws and with these laws of nature and devotes their life to the service of human evolution. That is what occultism is. It's understanding the laws of nature and our connection to them, the self's connection to them. Okay? And as a result, we are aligning all of our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions toward the goal of the evolution, not only of our individuated self, but the evolution of all beings. Okay? That's the goal of the occult and occultism in general. So this is my personal working definition of the occult. When I use the word the occult, this is what I mean by it, when I use the phrase the occult. The occult is a body of science which is not widely known to the general population, consisting of hidden knowledge about the workings of the human psyche and the laws of nature, both the seen laws, meaning the physical laws, the physical sciences, and the unseen laws, meaning the spiritual laws, the laws that govern morality, the laws that govern behavioral consequence. Okay? That is my working definition of what the occult and occultism is in general. And I think it's a pretty simple, practical working definition.